Let's rant. Let's have a rant, eh? Let's have a rant and adamant. This is going to be funny. I've got to be very careful here. I have a feeling that they might remove this video for hate speech, but it's going to be funny. It's going to be hilarious. When I saw Justin Bieber faking some bullshit virus, I was like, these celebrities, I've had enough of them. I've completely had enough of them. Just constantly feeding us bullshit. Day after day after day. And time to discuss who we'd love to knock out. Justin Bieber reveals facial paralysis after shows cancelled. Just a joke. Ramsey Hunt syndrome. Like you had Alf Ramsey winning the World Cup, and you had Roger Hunt playing for England during that time. Just making up these syndromes, making up so much shit. And it's about time we have a discussion. Predictably, anti-vaxxers are swooping in on Justin Bieber's announcement that he has Ramsey Hunt syndrome. Again, your three-word abbreviation, your RHS. It has nothing to do with the vaccines, but it's another sequel of chicken pox. I've got to be careful what I say here about this topic, but it's a fucking joke, is all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. Wow. It says here is supposed to be performing in Italy on the 31st of July, your 317, your 66 prime, when the Church of Satan was founded in 66. Just, it's no joke. Guys, it's no joke when I say these celebs are inverted satanic deceivers who deserve none of our attention. Good evening from London. Off to work tonight, so I'll have to listen. And another kiss. Excellent stuff, Divine Feminine Living UK. How was Bradford when you went? I've had a really productive morning. I coached a kid called Santi because he's going to a tournament next week in Guadalajara. He loved it. And then I met the mother, played a bit of table tennis with the kid. And then I went for a beautiful breakfast. Breakfast burrito, ice cold orange juice, baby. Came home. I was speaking to my mate, Red Pill Monkey. He sent me an image of the Gallagher sisters, Noel and Liam, with guitars covering their eye. And then he basically said, who would you look, if you could pick 5 celebrities to knock out, who would they be? And I was like, oh God, that is so hard. That's beyond hard. Hardest question ever. There's so many. So I'm going to look at your guys' comments. I won't be going too long here. I just want to rant a little bit, and I think it'll be good for us all. Sometimes a good rant is healthy. So straight away, we've got Road Doggy, number 1, James Corden. Oh, wow, what a great call. James Corden does my head in. How did that guy from Gavin and Stacey, a mediocre show in England, then go on to have his own late night talk show in the US, interviewing the most famous inverts in the world? James Corden's female. That's why he has a pair of tits as well. So James Corden, definitely. Stephen Colbert, definitely. Fauci, Gates, and Bill Maher. Okay, Bill Gates is probably in my top 5. Fauci, you just bitch slap Fauci and he'll be crying. You had a good time then, made it halfway to Bradford and got called back to work. That's the thing with work. It just limits people. I've been able to, although I work as hard as anybody, I'm my own boss. I took that responsibility and chance on myself. Coached a private this morning. I'll do a live stream now. I'll do a decode later for sports. Took a chance on myself. I was speaking to Stacey, who's a legend, as you know, I talk about her quite a lot. And she was like, I was really into running. And then I got back into teaching and I stopped running. I was like, why? Well, it's so tiring. You get home, and we all know this feeling. You get home from work, a long day at work, and you just want to take your shoes and socks off and have some food and pour yourself a drink or whatever. That's the trap. It's very hard for people to come home from work and then go for a run or the gym or do something productive. It's a shame. I know it's the power of the mind. Evening, Eduardo. Lots of respect for your comments. I was reading through them last night. Wow, what a question it is. Castro Jr. Trudeau. Yeah, the Canada's president, female, needs a good slap. Mario Bergoglio, number 1. Can I disagree with that? That's Pope Francis. Can I disagree with that? Probably not. Barack Obama in at number 2. Wow, Lost Villains got Marcus Rashford at number 1. He's a deceiver. He's a liar, playing the role of a noble guy who cares about the world and poor people, and supposedly he couldn't afford food when he was younger, even though we were playing at Man United, where they give you food. I know what it works like at an academy. They give you food, but he didn't have food when he was a teenager. Lies from a Masonic family. These Masons, they have as much money as they want because they know the whole system's bullshit. Okay, so we got a couple of people. I'm not going to be able to make a list, but the Canada president has appeared twice now. Planning to escape from the Matrix. I don't think you can ever truly escape it. You can master it. I don't think you'll ever escape it whilst you're in this realm. But you can learn to play the game better than most, which is what I do. I've got my second client. I'm doing it tomorrow for my life coaching. People have been very supportive about it. I think this is going to go next level. Loads of people tell me, you've got so much knowledge and you've got a following now. The world's your oyster. And I was like, no, I'm fine with what I'm doing. But I think, no, I'm not fine with what I'm doing. I'm going to keep going and push this as far as I can fucking push it for as long as I can. So I've got my second one tomorrow. Guy called, I shouldn't say his name actually, even though you won't have a clue who he is, but I won't say his name. It begins with J. The Queen, yeah. All right, maybe I'll rephrase this question just for now. Thank you. Disaronno, coconut and pineapple tonight. Mate, Eduardo, I've got an amaretto, the Disaronno in my fridge. I don't really drink. I haven't even opened it yet. I may crack open a cold one during the live. I have 3 Coronas for another 3 in my apartment. That's number 3. I might crack open a cold one. I know, actually, pretty much know I will, actually. So somebody pulled out they'd love to knock out the Queen, which is very fair. You can't say that about an old lady. It's a bloke. It's an old bloke. And the Queen's dead anyway. So, but anyway, if you could knock out any royal family member, we're talking Elizabeth, we're talking Charles, we're talking William, we're talking Harry. Like, which one? Andrew. It's hard, isn't it? That's a tough one. Don's in there with Obama. We're getting a few Obama shouts. We've yet to see a Donald Trump, which is interesting. Jimmy Greaves, wow. Richard Branson, brilliant call. What a shout, Richard Branson. What about the Gallagher sisters, Liam and Noel? They need a slap, in my opinion. The Neville sisters, Philippa and Garietta, they need a slap. So a lot of people are saying Prince Andrew. What about Elon Musk? What about Muskie? One of my best mates said Elon Musk would be like a good laugh on a night out. He says he likes him. I was like, oh, God. Really? Elton John, superb call. Happy face, man. Elton John. Who else did I say? Micah Richards really annoys me. Jamie Carragher. Tony Blair. James Corden's right up there. Somebody already mentioned it. Bono, Southgate, I said him. Mbappe, yeah. All Freemasons need a slap. And you called out Andrew on TikTok. Excellent. Bruce Springsteen, Robert De Niro, they're up there. Johnny Depp's really up there for me. Boris Johnson is top 10. Dr. Shillery Jones, Mason Mount, no doubt. Entire royal family, George Soros, Rothschilds, Elmo Musk, Leo Cohen. There's some good picks for you there. That's a nice accumulator. People to knock out. Who else really grinds my gears, guys? Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks, like T. Hanks, like thanks. And he thanked everybody for thinking about him when he got COVID. Anton LaVey, the founder of the Church of Satan, he'd get a good one of these to his nose. Phil Collins, yeah, wow. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Spielberg, Stephen King as well. He's a smug twat. Stephen King, the author. Michael Richards, the actor whose name is similar to Michael Richards, is a Freemason. He is an actual Mason. Open. Wow. You can do dead. Lost villain. The world's your oyster in this live. You can throw in Elvis Presley if he's even dead. He'd be in there. Boom. Bang. Now you can shake Elvis. Female. Joe Kinnear. Wow. Wow. Ex-Wimbledon coach. Wouldn't even thought about him. All the Kardashians and Jenners. All right, if you could knock out any Kardashian, who is it? Khloe, Kourtney, Kim? I don't know, the other one's Kris. Which one would it be? For me, it's probably Kim. I think she's deceived more people. Pete Davidson, Jamie Carragher. All right, happy face, man. Who would you knock out first? Jamie Carragher or Steven Gerrard? They're both next to each other, ready for a punch. Do you get Gerrard first or Carragher? I think I get Gerrard first. Then I get Carragher. I'd be like, there you go, Carragher. Now it's your turn, mate. You saw what happened to Stephanie. Now look what's going to happen to you, Jamie. Jamie's also a female name, isn't it? Isn't Britney Spears' sister Jamie Lee Spears or something? Robbie Williams, all the members will take that. Robbie Williams in particular, he's the smuggest. I don't know, Gary Barlow's up there as well, isn't he? He was very smug in his peak. LeBron, old brickhead. Harry Maguire. If you punch Harry Maguire, though, you break your knuckles. Chris Eubank. Yeah, I met him in Vegas a few years ago. I got a photo with him again before I had my awakening. Oh, God, if I saw him now, obviously I wouldn't knock him out. He'd knock me out, to be fair. Maybe not without the magic in play. Maybe I would knock him out. Who knows? He doesn't have the magic supporting him. But yeah, if I saw Eubank now, I'd say, yay, Mason. You big Mason. What did you just say to me? I said, you're a big Mason, Eubank. You prick. You deceiver. Well, you can't say that to me. Well, I just did. Boom, Eubank. Down you go. And in the blue corner, the illusion, baby. Blue and red corners for the Masons. Will Smith is Scientologist. Is he? Like Cruise, Tom Cruise, Steve Bull, wow, Wolves legend. Conor Benn, good call. James Corden, Gary Neville, Liam Payne, Jake Paul, Conor McGregor. Good list. Strong list there. Nice variety. Is Liam Payne from One Direction? I think. Tom Cruise, Lennox Lewis is a Freemason. They all are. Come on. Like, you don't have to... at this point, we don't have to say this guy's a Freemason, that guy's a Freemason. Anyone who's a high-ranked celebrity like Lennox Lewis is a Mason. Guys, there's not going to be much like intelligence spoken here from me. I'm not going to be throwing numbers off at you. I'm just ranting. John Terry, yeah, with his fake slip in the Champions League final. John Terry, Mr. 26. 26 letters in the alphabet. It's connected to the Queen as John Terry. That's why he played for Chelsea, captained Chelsea with the lion in the logo. Then he was an assistant at Aston Villa. I think he played for them with the lion in the logo. England with a lion in the logo. It's all connected to the royal family. Russell Brand, why did it take 13 minutes to get to her? Russell Brand, absolutely. What about Alan Carr? Hello, everybody. The chatty man, twatty man, needs a slap man, Alan Carr. Okay? Jimmy Carr. Oh, all right, let's go. In the chat, who would you rather knock out? Jimmy Carr, who's incredibly ugly and irritating, from 8 out of 10 cats, 8 out of 10 twats, or Alan Carr, the chatty man? You remember Stephen Carr, who played for Spurs? Decent right back, to be fair. Early 2000s, I'd have him in my Sun Dream team all the time. Ian St. John has that double male name thing. Good call. Great call. You prefer Alan? Yeah, I think I probably prefer Alan. He's so over the top and dramatic. 31 in the live, 11 likes. I was born on my dad's 31st birthday. My favourite number is 11. Beautiful stuff. Jonathan Worth. Hello, my name's Jonathan Worth. They get a guy presenting who's blatantly a female. A guy can barely talk. Doing a late night talk show. A guy who can barely pronounce his words. Just more mockery for the masses. Klaus Schwab. Klaus Schwab? The founder of the World Economic Forum in 1971. And then coronavirus gets declared a global pandemic on the 71st day of 2020. The word Catholic gets you 71. All the 71s indicate the Warriors are going to take a 3-2 lead. So it did go 2-2 in the series. Boston gets you 22. Jason Tatum stayed on 22 playoff wins. It's Boston's 22nd finals appearance. It's 2022. And now it's 2-2. And the Warriors became 2-2 in game 4s this season. Just a joke. The league's a joke. It really is a pathetic league that's going down soon. And I've said if that affects my Patreon, if these sports go down, so be it. That's absolutely fine by me. I'll be delighted. Amir Khan, met him in Vegas. I watched him spar from Bolton. And I'll be honest with you, this might upset you a bit. He seemed like a good guy, but they're all actors. He seemed genuine. But again, they're actors. But I'd still love to knock him out. Megan Fox, bloke, admitted that he's a bloke, starred in Transformers. Cardi B, really good call. There's been a lot of Micah Richards, which is interesting because he's not that much of a global name. He's from Leeds, close to where I was. He played for Farsley Celtic, who I played for. Well, I trained with him for a while. I got offered a contract and then I didn't take it. I can't remember why. I think it was too far for me to travel because I didn't have a car. I had to get like 2 buses to get there. Tony Blair, we've called that one. Tucker Carlson. People got Tucker speaks so much truth. He calls out things, doesn't he? Come on, he's a presenter for Fox News. Fox, the deceiving fox, like in Pinocchio. Fox in Pythagorean numerology, 666. You trust them because they speak a bit of truth, like Tucker. Fauci, Red Pill Monkey, inspired this live stream. He's calling Fauci. What did you say you'd do to Fauci, Red Pill Monkey? A Boston crab. And I said I'd get him in a figure 4 leg lock. Make him scream. Woo! Yeah, Boston crab. Stretch him out. Last night was easy money. No way Boston was going up 3-1. Well, there were a lot of stuff for Boston. It was the game 3 and 4 have been very tough. But game 5, I feel supremely confident for the Warriors. I'll be delighted. I really want the Warriors to go up 3-2. I called them in December, plus 900. A lot of people won on them to win the conference. If they win, it'll be delightful for my community, or at least the people who have been with me a while. But if they go up 3-2, you just, boom, you get on Boston. They'll be like plus 300 to win the finals. Then you guarantee the profit. You're smoking a cigar. If Boston win game 5 and you're on the Warriors, that's when it's like, oh no. Wow, now it's tough. Now it's very tough. But the code, I was actually coding with, I'll give these a shout out again. I'm in one Twitter group and there's exceptionally talented decoders. And last night we were like together, said, let's decode game 5. I think I said it. Let's do it now. And then we were just pounding stuff out. And I thought, this is how community works. And there's still egos in there and I still have one. But yeah, that was pretty fun. I've already posted my game 5 code. Jim will fix it, yeah. Jimmy Savile, Jimmy Carr, Jimmy Neutron, Jimmy White. Yeah, a lot of Jimmys need knocking out. Shia LaBeouf, yeah, definitely a woman. He starred in he was in Transformers as well. Anyone who starred in that movie, transgender. And he's with Sia. What do you think about that video with Sia? Was it Elastic Heart or something? And Shia LaBeouf's in like this cage with that 8-year-old girl. He's picking her up and grabbing her. And something not quite right about that with that little girl, with Sia. Sia says, oh, I don't like performing. I don't like the attention. Like a lot of the time when she sings at a concert, she doesn't look at the audience. It's just a ritual. And then she gets that Maddie or something. Is her name Maddie? I think now she's probably like 17, 18, maybe older. But yeah, that little girl was talented. I think she was possessed by a demon as well. If you actually go back and watch Sia's music videos, it's like she's possessed. The way she moves, like, yeah, Tom Brady, yep. Jimmy Greaves is in there again. Andy Murray and his mother, who's a bloke, a witch. Pavarotti. Yeah, good call, Pavarotti. Okay, I froze there. Joseph, this isn't like, there's not much intellect going on here. This is me having a good rant, just calling out who we'd love to knock out, celebrities who've deceived us. It's been pretty fun so far. I'm enjoying it. Well, Andy Murray's from your town, Devine. Wow, he's from Devine, and the last victim of the Hillsborough disaster was called Paul Devine. Probably never died, probably a made-up character. Hey, GG, saw you get banned from those clowns, Rich and Itachi. Yeah, Joseph, the other day, I think it was yesterday, there's a girl called Net Void who I have a great relationship with, and she did a live stream, and she was plugging my page and a few other people's pages, and in particular Zach Hubbard's page, who's definitely on the list for me. Hubbard got all rattled by me because she was saying nice things about me. So then he was like calling me out, and I just murdered him again. Just murdered him in a live stream with the comments. I thought I was done with him. He started saying, this guy can't code. This guy's a cheat. He don't know what he's doing. Yeah, okay, Zachary. Why don't we do a one-on-one, mate? I'm not talking physical because it'd be too easy. One-on-one conversation, you and I. Let's see who's more interesting. See who can cover more topics, baby. Ellen DeGeneres, yep, witch. And they were saying something about you, bro, Joseph. They were like, it's not fair that this guy calls out Zachary and he doesn't even know him because you murdered Zach, didn't you, I think? Like I did. Yeah, that Itachi guy, like, I think he's in love with Zach. I think he's deeply in love with him. But that Net Void, who's amazing, was like, no, Illusion's great. She stuck up for me. He's great. He's really nice. I don't know why you'd say that about him, Zach. Again, just hilarious. Pierluigi Collina, the bold referee. Good call. Really good call. Yeah, I like that. David Icke, Alex Jones, InfoWars. Gets you 33 like Alex Jones. It's 33 in Sumerian and 33 in Ordinal, I think. Ahoy there, Paul Thomas, baby. It actually is in love with Zach. It is very strange. Like I said, there's people who really appreciate me and respect me, but I don't ever want anyone to be like madly in love with me and idolizing me. I did a video about celebrity worship, and I'm nowhere near to being a celebrity, never will be, never would want to be. But please respect what I do without blowing me off and telling the world that I'm the greatest guy ever, because I'm not. Just say this guy's work's decent. Check him out. He's a good guy. You don't have to big me up too much. And if you want to talk shit about me, that's also fine. What else have we got? Stephen A. Smith. Hey, Tobin. Swinging in for the live, baby. Skip Bayless. Yep. Buffon. David Beckham deserves a slap, as does that Jesuit Zidane. Kim Kardashian, we've used her, the KK for the 11. All the Kardashians. John Cena. I made myself laugh today speaking to Red Pill Monkey. I was like, John Cena runs to the ring like he's been shot in both kneecaps. This elite athlete can't even run. He runs like he's been shot in both kneecaps. It's actually hilarious when he runs. And he's an elite athlete. It makes me laugh. Brady, yeah, no doubt. Martin Keown is random, but I'll take it. It's pretty ugly, wasn't he? Remember you had Keown, Adams, Dixon, Winterburn, Seaman. Again, his last name was Seaman. Was it really Seaman? Or is that just mockery? I think they do make up these names. David Seaman. Gates, Steph Curry, 43 points yesterday. Keep an eye on the Warriors to win the series 4-3. Obviously, it could be 4-2. But 43 points, guys. Just like Super Bowl 56 had 43 points. And this year, Kobe Bryant is 43 years old. Masonics 43, Lucifer's 43 in Gematria. Elizabeth, like the Queen, is 43. It's pretty scandalous. Arsene Wenger. Sterling. Raheem Sterling is really up there for me. Jordan Henderson is. Chilwell is. Who else we got? Let me think who's just really fake. Justin Bieber, we've obviously called out. Who's really fake? Like really fake and everyone loves. We've had Dwayne Johnson, who doesn't have a Johnson. The Rock. Kevin Hart. Jack Grealish. Jackie. Jack Grealish, like, hey, and the vodka. Does my head in, that female. Chris Rock, yeah, Will Smith, Willow Smith, Jaden Smith. Just, there's many Smiths, isn't there? Seaman played for Arsenal. I remember noticing the sickness as a preteen. Yeah. He had a Hitler tash as well, Seaman. John Craven, Messi. We've had Mason Mount a few times now, Kane. Excellent. Harry Kane. Harry Kane's got to be there. Don't England play Italy today? Rematch since the Euros. Let me look at the span. I know it's that pathetic league, which definitely need to stay away from decoding. Right, where is it? So June. Yesterday was Prince Philip's 101st birthday, by the way. Right, let's have a look at this. I want to see the span between that Euro 2020 final to today, where they play each other. Right, so 6/11/2022, 7/11, 7/11, guys, like the star in the US. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you joking me? Wow. I knew I'd fucking nail this. I knew it. Get ready for this, guys. Get ready for this. Wow. Well, wow. Let me double check. Always got to double check when I nail something like this. Today is 6/11, yeah? No way. Right, listen to this. I'll spit it out. Spit it out for you, baby. Italy beat England in the Euro 2020 final. It finished 1-1. Oh, I shouldn't do that. That's like the satanic pose. It finished 1-1 after extra time. You had Luke Shaw scoring and then Bonucci after 67 minutes, the 19th prime, and he wears number 19. That game was exactly 11 months ago. All right? I need to check that they're playing today. I'm pretty sure it's today, isn't it? So if it is, I'm going to nail this. They're playing now. They're playing now. Match day 5 of 6. They're going to play as well for your 56. Guys, I'll say this quickly. England are playing Italy today in this bullshit nonsense Nations League, which is connected to the United Nations. They played in Euro 2020 exactly 11 months ago. It finished 1-1. Euro 2020 was all about number 11. It began, guys, on the 11th of June. It ended on the 11th of July. So many other 11s with it. It was played in 11 cities. And now these teams are meeting exactly 11 months on the nose after that game, which finished 1-1 like 11. I'll have to post that later. 11 cities, 11 countries, began on the 11th of June, ended on the 11th of July, finished 1-1 like 11. And then they meet each other exactly 11 months later. And people are going to try and dare tell me that it's not by the numbers. If this game, and I'm not saying bet on it, if this game finishes 1-1, I will scream. I'd have to do a separate video. If this game ends 1-0, I don't know. I'd laugh, man. Ramsey Hunt disease. Yeah, Ramsey. I've told you, like Alf Ramsey and Hunt, like Roger Hunt. They won the World Cup together in '66. There's all these Rams guys. Ram, like Aaron Ramsey missed the penalty for Rangers in the Europa League final. The LA Rams won the Super Bowl. It's crazy. which is Rams is an anagram of Mars, which they keep pushing now, people like Elon Musk. Bieber 201 days after wifey Hailey Bieber's birthday. Wow, mate, did you type in the name of this made-up virus? Oh shit, I've just said made-up virus. That's my video done. Ramsay Hunt syndrome, mate. This is a satanic ritual. There's a reason why Bieber is like closing one eye, which is pure mockery. And I think the CGI being used, it's amazing what they can do. And he's wearing a green hat. The green's everywhere at the moment. Like literally everywhere in connection to the fourth horseman, the pale horse, which is green. Last time you saw Elizabeth, she was wearing green. Ramsay Hunt syndrome is 253, the 22nd triangular number, 233, the 51st the 51st prime. The Illuminati founded 5-1. It's just a joke. Let me double check that's the spelling of it. Yeah, Ramsay. I'm gonna have to edit this post. Give me a second. Just outrageous stuff. So, what an absolute joke, guys. Do you think it's the end of 9 till 5? I was watching a video about it. The end of 9 till 5. Do you think that's what's happening? People like me now, I don't work a 9 till 5. Everything going online. Do you think it's the end of it, and you think that's a good thing or a bad thing? I think 9 till 5 is an absolute trap, all connected to the 95 Theses. See, yesterday, the Warriors game was exactly 25-25. The scoreline exactly 25 weeks after the Pope's birthday. And Steph Curry stayed on 25 road losses in the playoffs. And Boston finished on 97 points, the 25th prime. Steph Curry played 41 minutes. Stayed on 41 losses in the playoffs, and Tatum stayed on 41 wins, and Kobe Bryant equals 41 and died at 41, and he's connected to both of them. Obviously, Kobe trained Tatum. Really close with Stephanie. Ice Cube, yeah. Chris Tarrant. Remember that? That was rigged, wasn't it? Neil Hogan subscribed. Some good ones coming out here. 8 hours to infinity. 8 hours sleep, 8 hours work. 2/3 of your life, 66.6% of your day. Sleeping and working. And for a lot of people, they don't just come home from work and then do what I'm doing now. They've got to drop off the kids. They've got to do this. They've got to go shopping. They've got to pick this up. They've got to do that. Da, 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 da. Zelensky wears green. Yep. It's all over now. They're wearing green. Joseph did an amazing video about the victim wearing green Converse. Just, again, nobody died. I think he agrees with me on that. Not one person died during that. They say what they don't want you to see and mock you, but you're close. Ramsey is Ramsey. They know the Lamb of God is back and you're sleeping. Bobby Charlton, BC. Jackie Charlton, GC. Wow. Jackie's like a female name, isn't it? And what's the girl from Stranger Things called? Doesn't she call herself Bobby? Is it Millie Bobby Brown or something? We've got Bobby in there because it's a bloke. Oh, somebody I'd love to knock out, Mr. Blobby. Who would you rather knock out, Mr. Blobby or Noel Edmonds, the guy who did Deal or No Deal and that other show with Blobby? Shut it, Blobby, you fat pink twat. You remember him? It was never funny to me. He irritated me as a child. Noel Edmonds always annoyed me, and he looked like my uncle. But my uncle has no hair anymore. I don't know what Noel Edmonds looks like now. Or is that slick back grey hair? No bed. Never liked him. Very smug. Pestilence was the green horse. It's a pale horse, though. It's green. It's green. Gareth Ike. Yep, Gareth Gates. Gareth from The Office. That lanky guy. Oh, Ricky Gervais. Ricky Gervais. Huge deceiver. Huge, humongous. Noel Gallagher and Liam. It's like he's almost in the room with that impression, Adam. Who did I just do the impression of? I can't even remember. Oh, Mr. Blobby? Yeah. Blobby, blobby, blobby. Just an irritating twat, Mr. Blobby. That's all I can say about Blobby. I don't know who played the role of Mr. Blobby. Obviously, it was some knobhead in a costume. But, yeah, he was irritating. Really irritating. Elan Manning. But somebody was wearing his jersey. What? Just outrageous stuff. Mo Salah. Yeah. Glenn Hoddle. He said if you're disabled, it's because you was bad in your past life. That's what he said. That's why he lost his England job. Bobby Savage is up there. Stacey, as you're in the live, if you could knock out or slap one celebrity, who would it be? Or maybe you don't want to partake in this game. I understand. Just one person. Oh, tell me a celebrity that irritates you. Loose losers. Cheeky girls who are cheeky boys because they're blokes. Quentin Tarantino, yeah, he's deceived you. He has. So has Stanley Kubrick. Kevin Keegan for your double K, for your 11-11. Jamie Oliver's right up there for me. So is Gordon Ramsay. Ramsay, another Ram. Gordon Ramsay. Paul Heyman. You might not know who he is. Little Mix. Ja Rule. Do you remember Ja Rule? Terry Butcher. Pretending to be a tough guy. Female. Pele. Aguero. How did I forget him? Aguero. Oh, man. Declan Rice. Throw him in the mix. Well, a lot of people are calling out Gordon Ramsay. That's fantastic stuff. Peter Schofield. Is it Philip Schofield? Which one that came out as being gay after about... Was it Philip Schofield? And then he hugged Holly Willoughby. But he was protected because of COVID. Do you remember that? They were all wearing plastic or something. And they both started crying. Oh, these people are going down. Their time's up, I feel it. Justin Trudeau, that's the sixth person, we'll take it. It's Adam Sandler. Someone banging on my door. Does somebody want knocking out, eh? The longer this live stream goes on, my number one's James Corden. That's the guy staying in my head where I'm like, oh, wow. All right, James. Let's go. In the ring right now, you fat twat. It's Corden. As of now, James Corden is my number one. As of now, it's Corden. It might change during the live. He's up there. He really is. He really is. He's number one right now for me. The Bake Off. What's that? Is that some bullshit show in England? The Bake Off, guys. Have you seen the Bake Off? Who would you rather knock out, Mario or Luigi? Both bell ends, aren't they? Luigi! Which one of them would you love to knock out? For me, probably Mario. If I had to choose. Pete Davidson, yeah. Jim Davidson as well. Harley Davidson, was he even a real person? So we got James Corden number one, Gordon Ramsay number two. Obama's floating around in the Champions League places. He keeps getting mentioned, Obama. No Trump, guys. Nobody wants to knock out Trump. Or Hillary Clinton or Bill Clinton or Clint Eastwood or Clint Dempsey. No violence, man. Come on, it's just a bit of banter, bro. I'm not... disclaimer, I'm not going to knock any of these people out, guys. Okay, YouTube, I'm not planning on knocking anyone out. It's just a bit of banter. Why can't freedom of speech? It's not who I will knock out, it's who I'd love to knock out. And guys, these people have deceived us our whole lives. Hitler, the hairy bikers, Henry Kissinger, he can kiss my ass. I know, definitely him. Yeah, people don't know about Henry Kissinger. Well, they should. Hillary Clinton. It's only for a laugh, no violence. Yeah, there's no violence. No one's getting hit. Like, you're acting like I'm here knocking people out on live TV. Come on. It's a bit of banter. If you can't handle the banter, just leave. Okay? It's a bit of a rant. Messi, Ronaldo, Jesus, Navas, Gabriel Jesus, his second coming of Christ. Cristiano back to Man U, second coming when he went to the Red Devils. Christian Eriksen, resurrection. I think Eriksen's going to sign for Man United. That little devil's going to go to the Red Devils, Eriksen, I think. Who else have we got? Kissinger's at number 4 for Gigi. For another 4. Saka. Wow. Saka's up there, isn't he? Just got player of the year for Arsenal. Shit footballer. Shit. Arturo Sosa. Yeah, the superior general of the Jesuits. Pope Francis, Ronaldo, and Gates. What, Bill? Or Melinda? Or Gareth? Is there any other Gates? Wool Young, maybe? I'm gonna take this night and make it evergreen. Is his voice really that good? No. Zuckerberg, yep. Lukaku. Would love to smack Lukaku. Yeah. He's so shit, that guy. Such a mediocre footballer. James Blunt. My life is brilliant. Oh, James Blunt, top 20 for me. I don't think he's top 10. James Blunt's top 20. Come on, Adam. Madonna, because it's a bloke. Lionel Richie. I actually had a cup. I've shown it in the lives before. It said on it, "Hello, is it tea you're looking for?" And it was my teacup. And I got rid of it. I couldn't stand looking at Lionel Richie. I threw the cup away. So even my cups are regular now. I don't Lionel Richie on my cup. Somebody bought me that, and at the time, again, I wasn't fully awake. I thought it was cool. I thrown the cup away. Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Colin Jackson, the hurdler, who was 100% gay. Do you remember the hurdler, Colin Jackson and Linford Christie during that era? Jim Carrey's up there now. The Warlock, the Wizard. James Corden's my number 1, Adam Gillis, as of now. He's number 1. He really, that carpool karaoke, where all the inverts get together and sing. Chris Martin's up there. Honestly, Dwayne Johnson irritates me. The Rock. Because he's really beyond fake. His stupid laugh and his perfect white fake teeth. Just deceiving the masses. Sam Cooke. Yeah. What's the guy who sung? I know I'm not the only one. Who was that? He needs a smack. What was his name? Sam Smith, was it? I think. Might be wrong. Can't remember. Joseph loves the title. Thank you. It's pretty funny, isn't it? Little Nas X. Yep. Little Wayne. Little Bow Wow. Nas. Kanye. Jay-Z. Eminem. Snoop. All of them. At the same time. Just give him like a fucking roundhouse kick. Knock them all down, baby. Jared Kushner, yep. Yes. Conor McGregor, absolutely. And if anyone, you look like Conor McGregor. No, I just have a beard like him. Drake, yep. Definitely Drake. Definitely Drake. So fake. Dua Lipa, bloke. Ivanka Trump, bloke. Dr. Phil, I like to call him Dr. Shill. Yes. Ian from EastEnders, Ian Beale, 100%. Phil and Grant Mitchell, especially Ross Kemp, who played Grant. Him. What's his name? Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller, yeah. Yeah, him. Michael Sheen, Charlie Sheen, yep. Somebody said they're dentist. I haven't been to the dentist in years. Got no respect for them anymore. I avoid dentists and hospitals and all that shit now. Although my teeth are going to fall out. Oh, like that. You still understand me, baby? Luis Suarez, yep. Daniel Sturridge, yep. SAS. Peter from the Dragon's Den, yeah. Yeah, Mark Cuban, whatever he's called, owns the Dallas Mavericks. Him. Alan Sugar, my brother said that. My brother said Alan Sugar. And he also said Jamie Oliver. I think he said Harry Kane as well. Or Martin Luther King back in the day, because we said we can do dead people. Malcolm X, just deceiving the masses. George Floyd, never died. Louis Walsh, hopefully no relation to Stacey in the chat. But yeah, Louis Walsh, Simon Cowell, Piers Morgan, Mel B, Amanda Holden, all of them need a good slapping, don't they? Shakira, PK, Katy Perry, Britney, Nelson Mandela, Kevin Bacon, Kevin De Bruyne, Ben Affleck, yeah, Di Maria, wonderful stuff. Miles Cyrus, who's now a pansexual. Yeah, always walking around like she's got a knob, like on stage. I'm not joking when I say these things. Ryan Reynolds is top 15 for me. Ryan Reynolds, absolutely a deceiver. Matt Wahlberg, Sir Alex Ferguson, Greta Thunberg. How dare you? How dare you? What's that, Greta? Boom! Boom! There you go, Greta. Have some of that. Jump on your private jet now. Matt Wahlberg, yep. Matt Damon, absolutely. Bono, Barack Obama, his husband, Big Mike, Alex Ferguson, just for the crack, and Ginger Spice, Jerry Halliwell. Which Spice Girl was the most irritating for you? For me, the one that irritated me the most was Scary Spice, Mel B. Who me grapes? Pissed me off. Sporty Spice was irritating. I had a crush on Emma Bunton, the blonde one. Bloke. I think I had a little thing for Jerry as well. Another bloke. Posh Spice never did it for me. Thankfully, because it's another bloke. What else have we got? Robbie Williams, George Bush, Big Mike, Mike Myers, the guy who played Austin Powers. Also, Mike Myers, the serial killer. So he was a Mason, whoever played him. David and Victoria, yeah. So people saying Posh Spice was the most irritating Spice Girl. Katie Hopkins, yeah. So Eduardo also had a crush on Emma Bunton. We've got to admit it, guys. We did have crushes on these blokes. We got deceived. They look beautiful. You know, back in the day, I really liked Emma Bunton. It is what it is. But I've told you, the Spice Girls were all boys. And the Spice Boys, the Liverpool team from the 90s, with Jamie Redknapp and McAtee and Fowler and all of those players, they're actually genetic females, guys. And it's all going to eventually come out. Mark my fucking words. Mark my words, the sooner you accept it, the better. George Clooney, Wayne Rooney, Rio Ferdinand, Sergio Ramos, Pope, Pepe for Real Madrid and Portugal. It's England game still 0-0. I want to laugh. I want it to be 1-1 just to laugh. Match day 3 of 6, and 666 is the 36 triangular number, of course. Remember, the Freemasons were founded in England and the Vatican's in Italy. That's why your Euro 2020 final was basically the Masons against the Jesuits, and the Jesuits won. You'd knock out me, you wouldn't have a chance. Aquamoon, baby. You think you can knock me out? Let's go. Let's go. Any more comments like that, Aquamoon? You've been a bad boy. I'm going to put you in timeout. Woo! You won't knock me out, mate. You won't stand a chance. Come on, bro. I hope you're having banter there. You couldn't knock out a wank, mate. Jurgen Klopp, absolutely. Like, if I had to go through like the Liverpool players and coach, Jurgen Klopp's number 1. Number 2, Jordan Henderson. Number 3, Andy Robertson. This is like in order of knocking them out. And 4, Salah. 5 Jota. 6 Van Dijk. I'll just do 11. 7 Trent. It's probably higher actually. Have I said Mane? Mane. Then it gets a bit tough. Thiago, then probably Fabinho, and then we'll throw in Milner. Should put it higher in the list actually, Milner. Maradona, yeah. Madonna, yeah. The Weeknd told us that 33-year-old. Oh no, that wasn't The Weeknd. What were they called? The Wanted, was it? I'm glad you came. Oh. They told us a guy from them died at 33, never died, all by the numbers, load of shit. Just pure lies. Why do you have beef with Itachi? I don't have beef with Itachi. I don't even know who he is. I just say he sucks that cupboard's dick. That's it. That's it. I don't dismiss his work. He protects Zach all the time. And like, when you're protecting these people, it's like, have a word, man. Let them protect themselves. Trent, whose ass is up for rent, because he's a rent boy, Trent. Terry McDermott, Christian Bale, Gareth Bale. Christian Bale thanked Satan for an award that he got. He said, I'd like to thank Satan. Watch it. You think he was joking? No, truth in plain sight. Pele, yeah. We've had Pele a few times. Tom McDonald, the guy I ruined in a video, and he had to tweet about me. The fake woke guy, whatever he's called. Tom McDonald, Trevor McDonald, Ronald McDonald, all of them would get banged out by me. Jay-Z. Ricky Gervais, is he top 10? It's funny when people ask me, like, seriously, is Ricky Gervais top 10? No. Still have a little bit of love for him, like, in my weirdly. Because I kind of like The Office. I kind of liked Derek. I kind of liked Afterlife. I kind of like the stuff that he did with the guy who pretends to be stupid when he's actually very smart. What's his name? With the bald head. He always acts like he's dumb and stupid, but he's highly intelligent. What was his name? He had his own show. And I fell for that, but it's so obvious that he's playing the role. What's his name, guys? Gervais got hold of him. And then he's like, oh, stupid, and he don't care. Is it? Yeah, Carl Pilkington. So I used to like, I liked Gervais, but now you see that he's hosting like the Golden Globes and he's telling people to donate for animals going extinct. I know where that money's going, in the Satanist pockets. I don't care what knowledge he has of animals. He don't care about them. I don't care if you see him stroking a dog or this, that, and the other. These people are truly sick. They do rituals on animals all the time. Any of the in-betweeners, I can't. I'm sorry. That is one of the few things that I'll not stop liking. I can't. Like, that's one thing I can't give up, the in-betweeners. I can't hate on the in-betweeners. I think they're all inverted, every single one of them. No doubt in my mind. But that show just, it takes me back 15 years, maybe 20 years. So I'll still watch that, like on Netflix. No, I don't have Netflix. What's it called? YouTube. There's a few episodes. I won't want to knock out them, no. I kind of remind me of my friends growing up. So no, I wouldn't knock out the in-betweeners. Keanu Reeves I'd knock out. Yeah, Mr. Bean. Mr. Bean. Senor for the Holy. He'd get banged out. Rowan Atkinson. Definitely. Ellen, yeah, we've had Ellen. Beyonce, Boyonce, if I were a boy. Well, you're a demon. Fergie and Aberdeen. Yeah, Fergie coached at Aberdeen and they won everything. Just like he did when he was at United. Alan Partridge, no, it's funny. Steve Coogan, I know he's a blatant Mason and again, probably a Satanist and all of this, but Alan Partridge, just so funny. Guy from Norwich. No, I wouldn't knock out Alan Partridge. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel, yes. Jimmy Fallon, yes. There's a lot of Jimmys that I'd knock out. Tom Cruise, yes. Brad Pitt, yes. Mike Reed, yep. Mick Hucknall from Simply Red. Pleasure at the Fairground. Pogba, yep. Joey Essex. Jesse Lingard, yes, yes. Casper Schmeichel and his dad at the same time, yep. Casper and Peter. There's so many. Like I could go on all day. Stephen Colbert, Jim McLean, Simon Jordan. Well, the modern game is just it's deteriorating, isn't it? I think money's taken over it. Sounds all intellectual, and it's just a woman. Blatant woman is that Simon Jordan. Is that the guy who owned Palace? The Eagles. Freemasonry is all about the eagle. That's why David Beckham has a giant tattoo of an eagle on his back. I keep having this weird thing with 300 on my Patreon. I have 300, and I sign in, I have 299. I sign in again, I have 300, then it's 299, then it's 298, then it's 300. I don't know where I stand with it. It's like, it feels weird that people come and then somebody goes and then they go and then two come and then three leave. And it's like, what's going on? Still don't get how Patreon works. It's still very strange to me. Alan Hansen. Yeah, you'll win nothing with kids and then they win everything. Just Bradley Cooper. Tell me something, girl. Yeah, he's annoying. But I do like that song with Lady Gaga. I told you I did my own song. Sick of the Jesuits. It's better than their version. Zlatan. The Lion. Yep. Alan Shearer. Wow, yeah. Shearer. What about another where they have to emphasize to mockers, like Steve McMahon? Man. Two mans in his name because it's not a man. Steve McManaman. Check out his husband, aka wife as well, Steve McManaman. Looked at some wedding photos. Same with Gerard's wife. They're men. Mason Mount, Mason Greenwood, Mason Holgate. Yeah, wow. There's so many. Gavin Newsom. They do have the same smile and eyes. I think they're related. Bradley Cooper and Gavin Newsom. If you don't know who Gavin Newsom is, it's the governor of California. Beto O'Rourke. Simon Jordan is a strange one. Seems very intelligent and invested in it. He's playing the role of an intelligent guy. Like the celebrities that play the role of stupid people when they're actually smart. Like the guy I was talking about, Pilkington. Carl Pilkington plays the role of this dumbass. And he's probably smarter than everyone. That's what they do. They mock us. Like people like Bill Gates and Musk and all of that, you think these geniuses, they're probably absolutely dumbasses. Bill Gates and all of his books that he promotes, he probably can't read. This is the type of mockery that they do. It's the type of mockery that they do. Yeah, I told you England and Italy are playing now exactly 11 months after they last played in the Euros, which finished 1-1. The tournament began on the 11th of June, ended on the 11th of July, and was played in 11 different cities. 11's a master number. Pope gets you 11. So, of course, they're playing each other now. And I said it's probably going to be a draw, and it'll probably be 1-1. But who knows with these stupid games? Southgate explains Abraham and Tomori starting for England. Abraham, guys, is biblical. Why Tammy Abraham's come out of nowhere and why he's playing in Rome, where the Vatican is. It's all biblical with Abraham. If you know the Bible, you know what I'm talking about. Mancini, England improved. Have England improved since they lost that final? Isn't it funny how Italy win the Euros and then can't qualify for the World Cup and they get beat by Macedonia? And no average football fan even bats an eyelid. Good performance, wasn't it? Macedonia, great defensive, heroic performance. Yeah. Fucking European champions can't score a goal against Macedonia at home, and you're going to... it's just... Again, I'll never watch a pro game again. Divine Feminine Living UK is loving this right now. Des O'Connor! Yeah. What about... what was his name? Bruce Forsyth? Whatever he did with his chin. Like, I'm not saying my chin's small. Bruce Forsyth's chin was fucking a joke. His chin was like this long. And Jimmy Hill. Do you remember Jimmy Hill? Nice to see you, nice. That guy I was just talking about, Bruce Forsyth. Can't remember the game show that he hosted. Nice to see you, nice. And he did some stupid thing like that. I don't know, probably a Masonic pose. Yeah, we've called Joey Essex out. Jeremy Kyle, Jerry Springer, Ricky Lake, Oprah Winfrey. All of them need banging out. Prince William, yeah, we called him as well. Is there any new ones? Serena and Penis Williams. They've deceived the masses. Roger Moore, yeah. Demi Moore. Ashton Kutcher. How's nobody mentioned him? Ashton Kutcher. There's hardly any crowd at the England game. Let's have a look at the attendance. Yeah, I don't really care about these stupid games anymore. So Ukraine, yeah, they're always going to beat Armenia. Probably no value. Mount hits the bar. Do you know Mount's like been to 6 finals at Wembley and he's never won? Something ridiculous. Hungary are joined with Germany. Okay, Turkey will beat Luxembourg. Poland upsetting the Netherlands. That's interesting. Who scored? Please not Lewandowski. Matty Cash. Is that the guy who plays for Villa? Cash. Told you, it's all to do with the monetary system. That's why he scored against Man City. So, Belgium, Wales, that's probably going to be a draw. That'll end up being a draw, which nobody bets on. They probably all bet on Belgium. But again, I'm doing no decoding here, guys. I'm just looking and what feels right. Obafemi Stunner helps Republic of Ireland overpower Scotland. Beat them 3-0. Why do people go to these games? Why? The Nations... Is this the Nations League game or just a friendly? It's the Nations League. The Aviva Stadium. Just... I'll never watch another game, guys. You couldn't pay me. At my level of like discernment, like I can just decode any headline right now here and show you it's bullshit. Have you seen what Hector Bellerin's wearing at the moment? Like a crop top. The guy who recently got interviewed by the gay Gunners, the gay Arsenal fans. We just want to be accepted. Then why do you want to separate yourself into a different group then? Call yourself the gay Gunners. They all need banging out as well. Neil deGrasse Tyson, Mike Tyson, Tyson Fury. One Direction, every member of them, the Vamps. What's the name of that fool, Alan? Someone who thinks he's a comedian. Alan Carr. The chatty man. Alan Carr, we called him out earlier. Neil Warnock. Yeah, the matches at Wolverhampton, Wolves, guys. These people like Pope Francis are wolves in sheep's clothing. Wolverhampton Wanderers for your 33. You get those W's, turn them sideways, you get 3-3. Wolverhampton Wanderers, just like Wickham Wanderers. Adam Nations League scripted for Portugal. Is it? I think the Netherlands are going to take it. I think Holland. But I haven't looked enough to be confident. You dirty boy, Adam. Ooh, have I been a bad boy? Why am I a dirty boy? Or what? I do need a shower after coaching. Unless you live in the desert and coaching it in the hour. For an hour, you have no idea. Jimmy Tarbuck. There's a lot of Jimmys, isn't there? Ainsley Harriott. Yeah, Ainsley Harriott, cracking one. Fun fact, Corona equals 33. Yeah, it does. Corona gets you 33. Coronavirus declared a global pandemic on 11/3. 11 times 3 is 33. Masonry 33. The highest rank of Mason is 33. Jesus dead at 33. 33 AD. It's scandalous. It really is. Yeah, the Netherlands are losing to Poland, but they're still qualify, aren't they? Let me look at the tables of these things. I really do think the Netherlands... Don't tell me they're going to go out today. That'll be so funny. I don't... Where's this Nation Leagues? So many tables now, they're just creating... Oh no, they're already laughing. They're already on 9 points. It doesn't matter if they lose this. They're fine. far as I'm aware. Oh no, they're on 6. I'm looking at the wrong one. That was for the European Championships. So they're on 6. Yeah, if they lose this, yeah, they'll be fine. How many even qualify in these bullshit groups? Is it 2 of them or 3? How many go through? Joe Pesky, yeah. Stephen Hawking. My name is Stephen Hawking. Was that even a real person? Was it? Or was it an actual robot? My name is Stephen Hawking. And I'm a Freemason. Deceiving the masses. Like, what a fucking joke. He got married a few times, that guy, as well. Joke, man. Fucking Stephen Hawking. Logan Paul, yeah, he's been called out many times. Adam Curry, magnet shot going crazy, I know. Stephanie Curry with 43 points, so hilarious. Jedwood, Ant and Deck. All right, let's get serious. Who would you knock out first, Ant or Deck? I think for me it'd be the little one. Is that Declan? Probably be Deck. He's very smug, that one. Didn't Ant supposedly have mental health problems and he wanted to kill himself and he was addicted to alcohol? Just deceiving the masses again. They lie about that stuff. They lie about those stuff. Ericsson better than De Bruyne. That's a big statement. Both deceivers. The generation game, that's what it was called for your G, for your 7. G's connected to Freemasonry. Call it the generation game. And stop falling for this bullshit. I'm Generation Z, and I'm Generation Y, and I'm Generation Knobhead. All this thing that they've made up, these labels. I'm Gen Zen. Like, what? Shut up. Absolute nonsense. Oh, God. Irritates me, man. Did you see Ronaldo's rape case was dismissed? Of course it was. Ronaldo doesn't even have a cock to rape anybody. Deceiving the masses. So I've told you about Ronaldo. It's a fraud. It's a female. And that's what they're going to do with Greenwood. Mason Greenwood will get let off, which I said. And he will. They're just dragging it out. And he'll probably score a winning goal for England in a World Cup final. It's the type of shit they do. Freemason. Hashtag Freemason. Guys, do you not see the mockery? It's kind of funny when you know. I'm in on the joke now because I see it. Hashtag Freemason, like Freemason. Because they thought Mason was going to go to jail. What a hashtag, eh? Freemason. Nicholas Parsons, Nicholas Cage. Who else have we got with Nicholas? Wasn't there a character called Nasty Nick? Was he in Big Brother? Nasty Nick. Wasn't you Stephen Hawking's best man, Adam? What an outrageous statement. If that little prick asked me to be his best man, I would say, no, Stephen, I'm doing a live stream calling out the Jesuits. Good luck, Stephen Hawking, you little wee prick. Oh, God, I might crack a beer. I'm getting hot. I think I need the air conditioner on, baby. It's 108. Oh, my God, that connects to Hawking, the 108 with geometry. I decoded that clown Hawking with Einstein. It was a really good code, actually. Albert Einstein. With the old mocking tongue. I see right through you, mate. You absolute joker. God, I can't believe now. I know I'm doing a live stream. I'm sat in front of a computer. Can't believe people are probably sat at home on their fat asses watching the Nations League. It baffles me. But hey, it's their decision. Was Nasty Nick from EastEnders? I don't know. I just recall a Nasty Nick. Doc Cotton. Nick Cotton. Willy Wonka. Adam, your beard looking good like a Viking, baby. Thank you. I'm going it as long as it can go. And then if I stare at someone like that, if someone wants to get cocky, you what? See the beard? See this face? Ready to go, baby. Oh, then I can just say, hello, baby. How you doing? Oh, yeah, it's true. Every time you answer the phone, you say hello. We've got to be careful with that word. Hell. Oh. Johnny Vegas, Johnny Knoxville. What other Johnnies? What was his name? What was the character? The cartoon character. Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo. You remember Johnny Bravo? Big, stupid, blonde quiff, massive arms and tiny legs. Dressed like Simon Cowell. Stupid denim jeans and shite black t-shirt. Do you remember that show? Johnny Bravo, baby. Joseph, my beard doesn't come close to yours, unfortunately. Your beard comes to like here as well. And I don't go hair here. So your beard kills mine, to be honest, but I'll take it. I'll take it. Somebody said, and I think they're right, because my hair's shit. Like, my hair's shit. If I had to grade my hair from 0 to 10 right now, my hair's like a 2.5. So I actually look good with a shaved head. I think it might be time. What do you reckon, guys? Like, you can, I don't mind you make, I have no problem with people hammering my hair. It's shit. Like, if somebody serves you bad food, you say it's shit, you go, fair enough, it's shit. You have a bad performance on the field, you go, yeah, I was shit. My hair's shit. Do I get rid? Am I hanging on? Am I doing a Homer Simpson right now? Am I begging? Do I just get rid of it? Man, boom, easy. Don't have to pay $15 someone to cut my hair. Easiest job in the world for these people. I go in there with no hair, cut a few hairs off me. That's $15, mate. What? That was like, took you less than a minute. Wow, maybe I just shaved my hair. Ali Enfield, yeah. Magic Johnson, I had no Johnson. Larry Bird, female, a bird. Lucky you got hair. Really? Yeah, I guess. Like, it's not like I've got the guy who has all of this is hair and nothing here, but he's really begging to keep this bit. I'm not that bad yet, but I don't want to get to that point either. All right, I'll keep it. I'll keep the hair. Pay 15 for some clippers, for some LA clippers. I have some, mate. I've shaved my hair many times. Happy face, man. Do you live in Wolverhampton? Is that a good impression of somebody from Birmingham? Or not? Still not sure if I've nailed that accent. Obviously, I'd love to knock out Lucifer if I saw him. Absolutely. Looking like Conor McGregor, Jason Statham, and James Corden. Whoa, wait. Nah. I'm getting my beer after this comment. Somebody's just said something that's rattled me. I need a cold one. Really? I look like James Corden? Wow. Wow. What? Okay. Hello, is it me you're looking for, baby? Usually I have bottles, but I'm a cheeky can for this. Oh, no, wait. Boom. Frozen glass, baby. That's how Illusion likes it. Being inside of you, inside my mind. No wonder Lionel Richie says hello. Satan worshipper. Better not cut my fingers here. Oh, I'd love to knock out Edward Scissorhands. I'd love to knock that clown out. AKA Johnny Depp. Who would I rather knock out? Edward Scissorhands, Willy Wonka, or Captain Jack Sparrow? I don't know which one. It'd probably be Willy Wonka. He's a real prick. This is dangerous what I'm doing here. I should have got my chopping board. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Scratched my unit. Guys, have I really just done that? I've just put the lime in my water. Wow, what a naive move. I'm going to have to get the chopping board. I just scratched my unit. All right, come on. There it is. Where you laying, don't make a sound. I know they're watching. The Jesuits are watching. There we go. Fucking hell, this knife's blunter than James. James blunt this knife. Sorry, guys. Oh. Whoa. Watch this. Listen to this noise. I better be careful. I don't want it over the Mac. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ah, the birds are chirping. The beer's cold. The Jesuits are getting cold out, baby. I've got no spaceman. Spaceman, oh god. Guy who sung that from Babylon Zoo, he needs knocking out as well, doesn't he? Here we go. Let me have a sip of this. Oh, for fuck's sake. That is magnificent. Guys, this is insane. Oh, the birds are just chirping. Chirp. Oh, another sip, baby. Oh, fuck. I think that's because I coached this morning in the blazing sun. Edward Scissorhands, yeah, would bang him out. What, that house is 30 minutes from your house? Dun, 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 dun. No, that's from Home Alone, isn't it? What was the Ice Dance song? Wait, let me think about it. The Ice Dance song at the end in Edward Scissorhands. It's actually a beautiful song. I'm going to find it. Actually, I can play this on the piano. I forgot what it's called. The Ice Dance, Edward Scissorhands. Let's hear this. It is a beautiful song. Dum, 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 dum. Dum, dum, dum. I just visualize angels, man. Oh, wait, let me sip this beer with this. I'm visualizing me knocking out James Corden just in slow motion. Oh, God, that was beautiful. I literally closed my eyes and visualized knocking out Corden in slow motion. Oh, this is great. I might have two of these, man. Paul Heyman. Brock Lesnar. I don't care how big he is, it's a female. Danny Elfman, Ice Dance, yep. Great music, Danny Elfman. Whatever we want to say. Great song. Shave it off, but you best buy some lotion. Why? Why do I need lotion? Usually when I go out, I wear a hat anyway. I wear a hat because it's so hot. But maybe I'll shave it. I actually suit it. I'll shave the head, keep the beard. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Whatever. He used to be called Joshua Greenberg and faked his death in 2015 in Florida. Now he goes by Zach. Wow. Interesting stuff. I keep hearing that, but I don't know. That's very funny. Either way, is a knobhead. Whether he's called Zach, Josh, Joseph, he's a prick. I don't care what his name is. Goldberg. Why do you remember Goldberg would headbutt the wall before he got into the ring? Guy couldn't even wrestle. So went in like Ultimate Warrior couldn't wrestle. His matches lasted like a minute. But people love their energy. What else have we got? Mark Goldbridge, Harry Silverstein, nice. Can't say lotion to a man without consequences. Yeah, like you tell me to get some lube, some lotion. Come on, mate. I'm a real man. I don't buy lotions. YouTube always advertising lotions for men and be heterosexual. It's like, no, I don't want your lotion. I don't want your lotion. I'll take it. I'll have a shower for sure. I'm not putting lotion on my face. But you're getting bags under your eyes. I don't care. All right? Now piss off. If you want to put lotion on your face, do it. You think the Illuminated are immortal like vampires and just keep living from one celebrity to another? I think we're all immortal. Just we're spirits. We never die. I just think the elites know that. And the average Joe has no clue and thinks they're going to live 60, 70 years and die, and that's the end. What the enlightened ones have, or the knowledgeable ones, or the Jesuits, or the Masons, I think they know that they never die. And I feel like that. My life's changed when I figured that out. And you say, you don't know that. I really believe in my soul that I'll never die. Ever. I enjoy every single day. I enjoy a nice cold beer. Wow. Do you think? Oh no, I've already read that. Gary Lineker, 100% would need knocking out. Sting, Hulk Hogan, and Randy Savage. What order? Probably want to knock out Hogan first. Sting, the singer, as well, needs banging out. Message in a bottle. Weird they still choose to worship Lucifer. I know, it doesn't make sense. They like this realm. Like they're addicted to this realm, I think, and what Lucifer can give them. Someone like me, like I don't care about this realm anymore, really. Like, I don't need fame and fortune and a shitload of wealth and all of that. I was leaving the breakfast place today, and like I almost felt famous. I was saying to my mate, I was like, I got up and I saw a guy with his little kid. Hey, Adam. And then there was two women. Oh my God, Adam, when are you going to come back and teach? Then there was a group of younger kids. And then there was a girl called Maria with her boyfriend, Mendez. Saw them all as I was leaving. Like, everyone knows me. And only one of them even know I'm the illusion. It felt really surreal, like knowing everybody. I'd hate to be famous, man. I used to crave it. But even then, just leaving that restaurant where I'm a normal guy and everyone knows you, it's like, okay. Thankfully, we're in the mood to talk today and smile. Some days you're like, oh, I can't be bothered to even look at somebody. How much alcohol can you drink? It varies, bro. I'm not a drinker. Rarely ever go out. But if we were on it, if you and I right now, brother, were out on a night out, when it comes to this stuff, beer, unlimited. I can go and be fine. But if we start having shots, Pol Pots, as I call them, if you start throwing out like tequila at me and Sambuca, shot of vodka, or like what they call them, Jaeger bombs, then I'm like, oh, I struggle. But if it's just beer all day long, couple of cocktails here and there, wine, I've got to be careful. I only really drink wine when I go out to a fancy restaurant. But I can drink for a lot. I can drink a lot, but I don't do it. I had a great person was sub to GJ. They kept shutting her down for naming them. It's a shame, innit? How long before they get rid of me? I can't be far away. They're limiting all my stuff now, so they're on to me. They're limiting me. I hardly make any money from YouTube because of that. But still only have 5,000 subs. Big shout out to Lobo, who's got like 11 or something. He calls out the NBA. I was in his live stream. I was coding all the stuff. He's like, this guy, he thought I was a robot. He said, this guy's a robot. This illusion's a robot. He's like, he does amazing work. I have no idea how he has 5,000 subs. La-di-da-di-da-di-da. I do need to be better at networking if I want to grow this channel. I'm very poor at that. I need to do a better job at networking with other platforms. Well, that Conscious X wants to work with me, and I haven't really done much about it. He has like thousands and thousands of subs that could come to my page, but I haven't done anything about it really. Paul Thompson, yes, after Rome invaded Egypt, all the knowledge was hidden in the Vatican. Yeah, I think all the sacred knowledge is in the Vatican. That's why it's hidden. That's why it's a military complex that you can't get in. You have a good vibration, Adam. Thank you. I think that's what helped me be a good coach and teacher because of that. You do like beer, don't you? I do. Mate, if you lived again in a real, like, imagine if you're from England now and you go to Spain for your 2 weeks, you're Portugal. How hard is it when it's hot to not crack a beer? What about the summer in England? When it's like the sun's shining and it's beautiful. Can you go a day and not crack a beer and have a barbecue or whatever? That's what it's like here every day. And now I don't really have more free time. I just have my own schedule. So yeah, a cold one. Why not? Is it hurting anybody? Is it going to get me hungover? No. Is it going to bring maybe a little bit of short-term joy? Definitely recommend you get one of these glasses, you put it in your freezer. I recommend it, guys. It's way better than drinking out of a Desperate Dan. Out of a can. So yeah, I do like beer, mate. I do. William Shatner, William Shakespeare, William Henry Gates, Prince William, all of them. Will.i.am from the Black Eyed Peas, he'd get knocked out as well. Conscious X, the geezer that does all the music industry, yeah. He wants to work with me. People put us... Everyone was telling him about my work, and then a lot of people were telling me about his work. And he exposes these people like wearing masks, so he says that they're like demons and they get reincarnated to other celebrities. And then I have the gematria knowledge, and I have the knowledge of celebrity culture anyway to add to that. Big up Illusion, big up Anfield Road End. Anfield Road End, are you still a Liverpool fan? I guess you're a Liverpool fan. Is that where your name comes from? So England are still drawing. What a miss. Who was this? James. Oh my, guys, listen to this description. All right, listen to this description. This is what they do. They're so sick. What a miss. Wonderful build-up from England as James whips a devilish ball across the 6-yard box. The devil connected to 666. James whips a devilish ball across the 6-yard box. It falls for Sterling, who's unmarked with the Italy goal at his mercy, but he turns the ball over. Do you know why? Because he's shit. Because Raheem Sterling is dog shit. And I said it like 5 years ago. No longer. Was it maybe 10 years ago I said Sterling was shit? As soon as he came on the scene at Liverpool, I said he was shit. And he is. He's just missed an open net and he plays for his country. What a fucking player, eh? He couldn't put away the devilish cross that went on the 6-yard box. Again, guys, big shout out to Joseph. Pride Month has demon in the middle of it. The only month that has a 6 a.m., 6th day, and the 6th month for your 666. Pride Month, demon in the middle of it. Come on. Somebody told me that photo that I posted on Twitter woke up a couple of their friends. Boom. I feel like images wake people up more than me talking now. Get a good image. It really helps. William Henry Gates, 258. Number of the beast equals 258. Gates, 258. Mate, wasn't Neil Armstrong born the 25th of August for your 258, who never went to the moon? Let me check. I'm pretty sure Neil Armstrong was born 25/8. If that's correct, it makes sense. Oh, he died. He died 20... Mate, Neil Armstrong died 25/8 for your 258. Right before your eyes. Cool. How do I find you? Typical UK summer. Yeah, like UK summer, you got the beer garden, don't you? You have a pear cider, you have a couple of beers, bag of fucking Walkers. World's your oyster in England when the weather's nice. David De Gea's an invert, no doubt in my mind. And if you look at his wife, it's just a big bloke. Let me just respond to some comments on Patreon. Thank you to all my patrons. I'm telling you, it allows me to work at the level that I work at. Wow. T. Shaw from my Patreon said tomorrow Angels picture as a 3.69 ERA. Your 3.69 for Tesla. So keep an eye on the Angels tomorrow. I told you the Angels are connected to Lucifer. Hello, babies. You know what I might do? Let me show you the view. Let me show you the view from what I have. So it's a nice view. I could even do this live stream outside here. But if I turn this around, can you see? Let me flip it this way. This is the view. Can you see this? It's really nice. Like, you can hear the birds, man. So I'm very blessed just for that view. See the light? I'm going to work from here. I'm going to work from here. Wow, I've never done this before. Give me a second. He's got his shades on. Stevie Wonder, pretending he was blind. He was never blind. A lot of bullshit. He was never blind, Stevie Wonder. I think he doesn't have Parkinson's disease. Muhammad Ali and the other guy, what's his name? The deceiver, Fox, never had it. Tammy still could score. I don't know. He's on the pitch, yeah. Be funny if he scores against Italy. That's where he's playing right now. England versus Italy was at under 2.5 goal certainty. Yeah. Look, is Gabby Logan a female? Are you serious? A blatant bloke. All these women connected to pro football are men. And Gabby Logan's one of them. Eduardo's watching the game. Fair enough. So jealous. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed, but I've worked hard for this. I've taken chances. I've taken a lot of chances. A bit like when I was a striker, baby. Give the illusion a chance. He puts it away. I can't wait to play footy with you in September, guys. Give me a hell yeah if you're going to be at the football game. I don't care if you're just going to watch. We're going to have a night out in Leeds, maybe Manchester, book 7-a-side field. Just come in and out as you wish. And we're going to have a footy game, man. And then a few David Villas. A few beers. Oh. Oh. Wow. Wow. Oh, wow. I'd be falling asleep if I didn't have this live open. Wow. Lost Villain, where do you live to be asleep at this time? What's Illusion's workout routine? Okay, now you can see my bike here? Well, you can see the handlebar. I run or cycle every morning. I do at least 100 push-ups a day. Do at least 100 sit-ups. I do planks. I do a lot of the stuff at home because at the gym, they're still making you wear a mask. I've got these dumbbells, but they're not heavy at all. It's just one of them. You do it. It makes you feel like, gives you a little bit of a pump. Swimming. When I got to the ocean, I always go for a swim, which is the best workout for me. But I'm not like an obsessive gym goer like a lot of my friends or my dad. I do exercise. I'm in great shape for 36, but I could probably do a bit more, especially now I have more free time. But usually I just work out from home. I know loads of shit. I've got personal training qualification as well, which I got. I even got a Pilates called. I can teach Pilates. I got it in Los Angeles, which is crazy. And I'm fucking pretty shit at it as well. I'm not very flexible. Hello, Gabrielle. How you doing, brother? Proper cows. London, I'm watching the England game. That's right. Yeah. I'd be falling asleep if I was watching those knobheads running around the field, pretending to be good footballers. I'll just never get of how you've got, 22 supposedly incredible footballers on a field. and there's no goals between them. There's not one bit of magic from these exceptional players. They don't get a goal. These games that end 0-0 after an hour and a half, there's not one guy that's capable of putting it in the back of the net in an hour and a half. No, it's just they're set up well. Both teams are set up well. No, it don't matter if you've got talent. There should be more than 2 goals every game in these games. It's just rigged. It's a joke. It's pathetic. Tommy Robinson, yeah, he needs banging out. Definitely. When you come into the UK, September, don't have a date. Want to be there for my mum's birthday. Want to leave where I am because that's the hottest season and that's when hurricanes come. Hurricanes. They don't always hit you, but if they hit you, they're bad. I'd rather not be here. I think in September, all the kids are back at school, so my flights might be slightly cheaper. That's the issue. It's going to cost me like thousands to get there and to have a decent time and to get back. It's going to cost me thousands. But money comes and goes, you know what I mean? So I've just got to start saving some. Basically, my Patreon money, half of it, I'm going to try save so I can get to England. And now I'm starting these life coach sessions. That's going to help. I put that money towards England as well. I would really want to be able to meet you guys in a bar and have enough money where I can say, guys, the first round I'm getting you. Just don't take the piss. Please just order a beer. Maybe have a bag of fucking crisps. I want to be at that point where, without being a big shot, I can say, guys, you've supported me, all of you, some of you longer than others. I want to buy you all a drink. Hopefully only like 2 people come to the event. I don't want Illusion fan base of hundreds that I can't afford that. I ain't that big time. Stan Collymore, absolutely. Stan Collymore. Didn't he have sex with Eureka Johnson, who actually has a Johnson? £4. Oh, geez, then maybe not. It's way cheaper here. £4 a pint now in England? Wow. Well, if I go, I don't know. I'll maybe like get a few pictures or something. Do they do pictures? Big jugs, baby, of beer. I just buy like 5 of them or something. I don't know. There's no point in me making false promises. I hope I can do that. Are you second favourite for Sports Personality of the Year? Fucking Harry Kane. For what's he done? Harry Kane, man, they're just pushing him to the moon and back, aren't they? He was on the Jimmy Kimmel show recently. Or Jimmy Fallon. I don't know. They're both bellends. I don't know which is which. Cliff Richard. Yeah. Sir Cliff. Come on, man. No talent at all, that guy. All right, I'll get the first round, you by the second. Perfect. It's one of the things that I'm really excited for. To meet you guys. Bolton can meet up. I'm in Bolton's. Thomas, you can get to Leeds in 40 minutes from Bolton. Bolton's next to Manchester, isn't it? You can be in Leeds in 40 minutes, brother. Wow. And I'm not this bullshit Zach Hubbard who say, oh, meet up and then we won't. If I'm in England, it's happening. And I will be organised. And I will do a live stream. I say, all right, maybe 3 days before, 4 days before, 5 days before. All right, guys, this is where we're meeting. But what if the Jesuits know that we're going to be there? And what if they kill us? Shut up. Jesuits won't do shit. They're little pussies. I'm going to tell you a time. We're going to meet up. I do really want to play footy, though. I just need to shut up a few people. And you guys say he always goes on about foot. You don't read all the comments that I get. This guy can't fucking even kick a ball. He's just talking shit. Let's go. Let's go. And by the way, my mum, who's an incredible woman, wow, 52 in the live, 25 likes, Pope, 52 and 25. My mum will say, Adam, invite everyone round to the house before you go out. So if you want to get an Austin Power, you want to have a shower, my mum's like the best host. She's the hostess with the mostess. And then we can go out. There was a guy of mine, that sounds a bit weird. Guy from my Patreon says, I want to come visit you, but I can't afford the hotel. I was like, I'll speak to my mum. As long as you're not disrespectful, like coming back with like a hooker or something, she'll say, all right, yeah, no worries. You can all come to Glasgow. Scotland's actually a good night out, isn't it? Ali McCoy, Lewis Hamilton. Wow. This is perfect what Paul Thomas said. Yes, Adam, would be great to meet a like-minded soul for once and have a kickabout. It don't get much better than that. A like-minded soul, have a kickabout and a few beers and a laugh and a joke and talk about numbers without people going, what's this guy on about? People who appreciate this knowledge. I think Kane is royal bloodline. I've told you that. Chance of Harry Kane from the youngsters in the stadium. Triple change, of course, 3. Triple change for England as Kane, Phillips and Barnes replace Abraham, Rice and Mount. So Abraham, somebody said he was going to score. He's not scoring. That Phillips, who's blatantly a woman who plays for Leeds, came out of nowhere. That Bowen, by the way, when you get called up to your national team, it's when you've fulfilled a certain level in masonry. Like someone like Bowen, he went from the Championship, he went to the Premier League, he went to England. You earn your stripes with the Masons. All right? You earn your stripes. That's how it works. How long you plan to stay in England? Minimum 2 weeks. Minimum 2 weeks. Because who knows when I'll ever get there again. It may be longer. My only issue is if I go for like a month, I might lose my field here. And it's going to be a lot of money. But it's just money, isn't it? It's just money. So I do want to see different parts of Europe if I can. You're the man. Thank you. Any idea how many going to Leeds? I think minimum 20 it's going to be. Minimum 20. Got to remember, I've got patrons from the US, Canada, Australia, Africa. They can't come. Well, they can, but I doubt it. It's highly unlikely. But I've also got a lot of people from England, Scotland, Ireland that follow me. I reckon it's going to be around 20. It depends if I invite my mates, but I think I'd best do that separately. Like, because a lot of my mates kind of respect what I do, but they don't want to hear about it. I kind of want a night out with people who literally are on the same page. Phillies, Indians. Okay, thank you, JD. Oh, JD, like Jack Daniels. Nukes for Jesus said Ellen, Bill Gates, Trudeau, CR7, and the biggest twat of them all, Lucifer. That's his top 5 on my... Here's a funny one. If you take the demon out of Pride Month, you're left with Prith, which is Sikh boy's name, which means love in Hindu. It's a girl's name that also means love. So if you take the demon out, you're left with love. Wow. Wow. 3 wows. Skylight left that comment. So, yeah, we can focus on the demon in the middle of Pride Month, or we can see that if you really study what Prith means, it's connected to love. So there's love. Maybe it's demonic love. I don't know. Somebody said it's too hard to pick 5. Ian St. John, Jamie Carragher, Tom Cruise, the whole bloody lot. Manny Martian. He really doesn't like Jamie Carragher. A bit like me. Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, Tom Hanks, LeBron James, and Bill Gates. I'd settle for any name in politics as well. Good on, Trevor. I'm just reading these comments. And a bonus uppercut to James Corden from Chris Trow. Brilliant stuff, Chris. Jimmy Mack. I literally never hear anything from them as I completely boycott all mainstream media, TV, movies, sports, etc. But Matthew McConaughey for his recent press conference. Matt Damon for pushing the jab. Sean Penn for pushing lockdowns and masks 2 years ago. So fuck him too. Cardi B for a role as a whole role model. And well, pretty much all of them. Jimmy Mack, what is it? That's the best comment so far. Chris Tao, Ellen, Gary Neville, Bernardo Silva, Boris Johnson, and Barack Obama. Bernardo Silva, that's interesting. Tatum looks crushed by the loss. Yeah, Jason Tatum got interviewed yesterday saying we don't mean to make mistakes. And Jason Tatum, who's Boston Celtics superstar, connected to Kobe, I nailed that at the beginning of last season. telling everyone that Tatum and Kobe were basically hand in hand. Tatum's the new Kobe. Loads of people can back me up. And he's getting interviewed after losing to the Warriors. It's now 2-2. Boston were like really close to going up 3-1. And he's laughing in the press conference afterwards. He's laughing and he's taking these questions, laughing about it. I'm an athlete. I'm competitive. If I would have lost that game, I'd be like, I don't want to do the interview. And if I am, I'm going to be pretty like, but I'm not going to laugh. I'll say, yeah, like we weren't good enough. I'm fuming. Like I'm gutted. We were so close and we bottled it. But he's laughing and joking with the people. So they don't care who wins. It's all a show. If you star in a movie, do you have to be in the final scene? Do you have to be in the very final scene? No, you just have to be a part of the movie. And that's what these players are. If they get to the finals, yeah, they have a bigger role in the show. But they don't care. It's all a show. It's all a performance. They don't care about lifting a bullshit trophy. And people have to get that in their head. They don't care. It's not real, and they know it's not real. Just like the Oscars. Illusion, delusion. Come on, mate. I've heard that so many times. I've said illusion, delusion, shillusion, confusion, all these play on words, which shillusion's my favorite. Delusion's all right. But to call me delusional is pretty hilarious, isn't it? With the knowledge I have, I'm pretty much as far away from being delusional as you can be. Delusional is the people who really have no fucking clue what's going on. They're delusional. It's very deep, the inversion thing. Do you know your eyes, vision, invert everything? It's your brain that puts it right. Maybe this is a deep reason I do it. Amazing, Paul. I love your comments. Yeah. Inversion. They love inversion. They love diversion. They love division. My grandfather's from Glasgow. I look nothing like him or the Scots, though. Is that a good or bad thing, mate? British Soap Awards is on. Oh, wow. Guys, I'm going to leave. British Soap Awards is on. Again, most of those guys can't even act. They're just masons. We rarely see the world upside down. It's because Satanists do everything in reverse. They invert everything. That's why these celebrities are inverted. It's up to us, the way we see the world now. When you see through the bullshit, you start appreciating the universe in a different light. It breaks your heart in many ways. I was speaking to my mate Flinny about it. It breaks your heart. He said, but you become so disconnected from everything. I was like, no, you don't. You become disconnected from the things you used to be connected with. And then you connect with other things, like nature, like your soul, like knowledge. So I've gone from obsessing over pro sports, idolizing celebrities. What else did I do that I can't stand anymore? Really like materialistic. Now I care about nature. I've got newfound respect for like animals. I'm still super healthy. I hear birds chirping and it makes me happy. I would have never noticed that a few years ago. So yeah, it is, you do feel disconnected, but then you got to reconnect, which is beautiful. Mag Truth has a new one on Trump, Adam. Is that, I'm watching that after this then. I'm going to go in about 10 minutes because I'm getting hot. Paul, it's very tough. It took me months. And my best advice, which sounds crazy, is to give up so many things. I wouldn't be where I'm at now, I've told you, if I didn't give up my wife, my house, my job, my love for pro sports. I gave all of that up. I've told you, you can't dip your feet in with this awakening. You can't dip your feet in. You have to go all in, and then you have to somehow manage to fit in a way with this system as well. You can't completely go against it. But it's hard, but it's worth it. All right? It's like a marathon, man. It truly is like a marathon. That feeling you get at the end of it, you're like, okay, that was worth it. Halfway through the marathon, you're like, what am I doing? I just want to be at home. I don't need to do this. What am I gaining from this? But once you figure it all out, you get close to it. It's amazing. Find yourself time. I do. I have a good balance between, like today, I coach a kid, I go for nice breakfast, I do a live stream, I'm having a beer. I'm sure I have to post a code for Patreon today. They'll be waiting for one. Although they're not as bothered anymore, which is good. Awakening will lose your friends at the beginning, but you'll gain new ones. And the friends you thought were your friends were never really your friends. It was just people that had similar interests to you. They wasn't really your friends. You'll realize through your awakening you don't have many friends and you don't need many. You need a couple of really close ones. That is it. And I used to say to people, that's what people say who don't have friends. I used to pick on people because everyone liked me. I had thousands of Facebook friends. For what? Did I hang out with 90% of them? No. So yeah, I only have a couple of friends now, and I'm really happy with that. But then there's you guys who, I guess it depends what you define friend as. Friend is basically someone you have a mutual affection for. So I have loads of friends, I guess. Then don't want to go back and forth with a fruitcake. Don't do it then. I woke up only after quitting watching sports. Left my baby mama and the TV off for 8 years. Never would have woke up without those things. You can't underestimate giving up your TV for waking up. You can, because that is a mind control tool. And you don't truly find yourself till you're alone either. I wanted to be alone. I think you have to be if you really care about waking up. But it's hard for people who already have kids. Once you have a kid, they're with you for the rest of your life, which is not really a bad thing, but you become disconnected and then get reconnected. It's like smash a building down. It's like the people who renovate a house, they smash the old one down, which they loved, and they've got all the memories in it, and then they build a new house and they create new memories, different ones. It's not a bad thing, man. I'm glad. People always ask me, do you wish that you went through it? Your life was pretty good before. Yeah, it was. But I'm very happy I've had an awakening. Very happy. And I'm glad I've done it at 30, in my 30s and not in my 70s. Although, if you have done it in your 70s, much love to you. I've done it now at this age, but I'm still full of energy and full of beans. I'm blessed. To be fair, I'm blessed. Call the radio and tranny, that's it. Real name, I wonder why. Lady Gaga's a bloke. I've still not met anyone in person who sees so hang out all one alone for a long time. It grows you in a way few will ever know. 14 years ago, I threw out all the TVs and many more things. Christine, completely agree with you. You become one with yourself. And I don't know if you get closer to God, that's up to you and it varies. But sometimes friends can be a big distraction, or they can keep you in a box. All right, lads, let's go to soccer Saturday. Let's go watch soccer Saturday and grab a few beers and a night out. All do the same thing, thinking it's the right thing to do. Don't want to be left out. I just do my own thing. I basically do whatever I want. And there's very few people in the world that can say that. But I actually do whatever I want to an extent. I don't answer to a boss, to a wife, to a kid. None of it. I wake up whenever I want. I go to bed whenever I want. I eat whenever I want. And maybe one day I get stuck in the matrix again. That'll be very hard. Or maybe I won't. Why should I? I've come this far. I ain't going backwards. I'm only going to keep going forwards. Every day, man. Every day I'm going to get better at this. And it's going to open more doors for me. Because what I'm doing is the right thing. The way I present my work is the right way. And I'll get rewarded, but that's not why I'm doing it. But I know I will. My daughter's amazing, almost 7 and more awake than the adults I know. She knows we're not on a spinning sphere. Credible. I told you I tutored a girl, I can't say her name, for like a few months. A week into it, she said, oh my God, the news is so fake. They're all actors. She didn't know I was the illusion. I never said anything to plant a seed. When she said that, I connected with her. And she was 8 at the time. She said the fake is news and it's full of actors. I thought, wow, you're 8 years old and there's people who are in the 80s who still believe what's going on it. Wow, good for her. Being alone gets you closer to yourself. Yep. It does. The saying jail is when you truly find yourself. It's why a lot of people find God when they're in jail, when they're alone. And there's no distractions. They're just in a confined space, questioning their reality. And then they find God. People say, well, they just find God because they don't want to go to hell. I think there's genuine, like when you're alone, you figure out, shit, this is who I am. You're not having distractions from the outside world. You're just there. I'd love to try that, man. Put me in like a cell for 2 weeks, but give me food. But put me in a cell for 2 weeks with nothing but my own thoughts. Would I go insane? Would it be magical? I don't know. Like no technology, just like you're a prisoner. You just get food. That's it. Man, if they gave me a pen and a paper, what I would be able to write, the songs I'd write, or the poems, or the story. But how many of us get time to just sit down and reflect? I've told you we don't think about our thoughts when we should. Because a lot of the thoughts that we have are not our own. They're being manipulated by outside sources like the media. Prison Planet has a point. Nigel Farage, yeah, he needs banging out. Collective consciousness, upon aeons, everyone will find it still. All have keys. You are better than the next. Yep. Collective consciousness is what the whole world's about. And our frequency right now is extremely low globally and has been for decades because of the media. So collective consciously, we're on a low frequency by design. So is this game going to be a draw then? It's going to be, isn't it? Well, we'll see. Knowing what I say, 94th minute goal or something, make me look stupid. But sorry, Patreon, if this is a draw, I'm sorry I didn't post it. Maybe a part of me wants somebody to score now. It looks like it's going to be a draw. You think this could be a video game? No. No. I think we are in a simulation that's been designed by Satan, but previously it wasn't. This beautiful universe has been infiltrated by Satan, who's created a simulation, which we can escape through collective consciousness and awareness of accepting that, seeing through it. It's like for someone like me, I'm like the guy right now who's got an exam in front of him. Now I just feel like I know all the answers. These celebrities are making it so obvious who they are, that they're mocking us, that they're joking around with us, they do everything by a code, the symbolism. It's just all there, blatant. And I see clear as day. But 95% out of 100 don't. They're not even aware. They don't even consider the possibility that the world's being run by Satanists. Wait, did Harry Kane just score? No way. Did he? I thought that'd be typical if that just happened. I said that this would be a draw, and as Kane just scored. That ugly twat, was it a penalty? Or you just guessing? I'm not that annoyed because I said it'd be a draw, but I didn't post it, so maybe I should be happy if he scored. But I thought a draw when I looked. But whatever, I don't care. It's awful seeing someone spend their life in front of media and be sick and not realizing they're giving these celebrities most. Yeah, their energy, it's called energy transfer. There's energy harvesting and energy transfer. When you're going to a concert and watching these celebrities, you're giving your energy to these entities. Energy is everything. I give my energy to you guys. I give it to the kids I coach. I give it to the people I tutor. Do I give it to myself? Probably not enough. I'm always doing stuff for other people, pretty much. You're guessing. Oh, so it's still no. All right. Your last live said that more and more people are waking up. That made me cry with hope. I 100% truly believe that, hand on my heart. I feel that more people are waking up. Just in my little place where I live. I went out for a few drinks with a few girls yesterday. And once I became the illusion to them, they were like, wow, They looked at me like it's weird. Like it makes me cringe. Wow, like staring at me like a fangirl. I don't like it. But when I was saying it, they said, well, one girl in particular, and she was pretty old. She was like, we need to meet and talk about the universe. I was like, all right. Yeah, that would be great. So this person wants to talk about the universe. I would never thought I'd be having a conversation about the universe. I didn't give a fuck about the universe a few years ago. I couldn't. I'd laugh. I'd mock the universe. Are you kidding me? I'm talking about that bullshit. And now look at me. Wow. Different person, man. Just completely different person. Hey, Anglo-Saxon Isaac's son. What a great name. 3 more of my friends are watching. Are they? Well, tell them all hi. Where are you right before your eyes? Where are you located? Yeah, if you can I'll behave then. I'll try. All right. Right before your eyes, if your friends are there, what question do they have? See if one of them can ask me a question. Anything. Not like what's the size of your dick and stuff like that. I don't want how many people have you had sex with. Nothing like that. Ask me a question that they're curious about, and I'll try and help them. Loose losers. Somebody loves calling people loose losers. Running delusional. Yeah, but let's try and help them. You know what I mean? They're not intentionally doing it. So it's still 0-0. Can Ward-Prowse deliver the England winner? 3 minutes, of course. Another 3 for the 3 Lions. Imagine going to a game and watching a game of football and paying all that money to not watch a goal go in the back of the net. Wow. Ramsdale denies Tonali with superb stop, 25 minutes. Sterling misses big chance from close range, 52. Told you. Pope gets you 25 and 52. Off the post. Ward-Prowse free kick is cleared behind for a corner, which is sent to Phillips at the near post. His deft flick flicks the base of the post. Again, who was telling you a long time ago, all these games, somebody hits the crossbar, somebody hits the post, there's penalties awarded, there's last-minute winning goals. It's all a show. What made you actually start looking at a gematria? Is that the question? Aberdeen. Never been there. 2020, when we got put into lockdown, around April or March or whatever it was, I wrote a book called The Illusion. It was all about psychology. And then it became about the monetary system, about the global elite, about the government, about corruption in sports, about symbolism and numerology. And when I studied those 2 topics, I found gematria, Jewish mysticism. I looked into it. I was like, what's this? Letters and numbers connected? Wow. All right. Then I found Zach Hubbard's page, who's a knobhead, but if you want to follow him, follow him. If you want to learn the basics. Then I realized I was very good at it. I had a gift. Set up my own page. Did a video about Kobe Bryant's death, who never died. And then set up a Patreon, and then boom. Just every day I get better, because if I'm passionate about something, I make sure I'm really good. That's my story with the numbers. At school, good at math, hated math. Sounds weird. Good at math, hated it. Didn't want to go to math class. Thought it was boring. Didn't like physics and shit like that. I think they intentionally have you hate numbers and get bored of them the way they teach you them. Never taught you that letters are connected to numbers. So that's my story. I didn't Google gematria, like in the sense of nobody told me, hey, Adam, have you heard about gematria? Like I'm doing now to some people. I found it in a weird way by writing my book, which was meant to happen, which is where I get my name, The Illusion, because my whole book was about society is an illusion that we've accepted to be our reality. Social constructs galore, like countries and money and government, things we've just accepted to be our reality, when in reality, what is real? Collective consciousness, we've accepted these things. I'm English because I was born in England. Who decided that? That area of the world to be called England? Man decided it. Wait, okay, it was a draw then. How do I feel about that? Oh, man, it is what it is. I said at half time it'd be a draw. Sorry, Patreon people, for not doing the code. Should I read it? I think no, it's on my phone. My phone's on charge. I typed the code for the draw. Stat put England on 2 points, didn't it? They got the second point in the group. It was all these twos we've been having, like with the 2-2 last night in the NBA. I like Covenant changing fortune, thanks. Yep. You're a holy ant. The truth is etymology. As soon as language is created, spirituality, adamant and corruption, Adam, ant, satanic marking, you are a variant of concern. Wow. Adam. First man on earth. Adamant. Adamant. Have you heard the word adamant where you're really like passionate about something when you're adamant? Yeah, just because I'm called Adam, you can't just connect me to Adam and Eve and stuff just because my name's Adam. Is this for every Adam? The play song Murder by the Numbers 1, 2, 3. It's easy to learn as your ABC. Well, what did Michael Jackson say? ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. Like just mocking us with gematria right there. And it is. Gematria is kind of easy when you learn it. People do overcomplicate it. That's the one thing I agree with Zach. Like people overcomplicate gematria. Like for me, I can't just go in the street and fire off the Fibonacci sequence and all the prime numbers and triangular numbers and the sum of these numbers. What's he on about? I have to hit them with like I just did the blatant thing with England. I'll say it one more time. Sorry to be annoying, but I just found my phone keeps going off. Italy drew with England 1-1 in the Euro 2020 final. That's your 11. Pope gets you 11. The Pope resides in the Vatican. The Euro 2020 tournament began the 11th of June, finished the 11th of July, was played in 11 different countries or cities. And then Italy just played England exactly 11 months after that. Exactly 11 months. It's like, it's all there, man. The 11 is a master number. It is a master number. 11, 22, 33, all those numbers get you 66, like Corona. Like when the Church of Satan was founded in 66, when England won the World Cup in 66. Is that how old William Henry Gates is right now? Is he 66? Yeah, Bill Gates is 66. Told you the girl on the t-shirt where it said 1,028 days left, 1028. Bill Gates born 1028. So-called philanthropist. The guy who's pushing the vaccine. The guy who supposedly was the founder of Microsoft. His computers get viruses and they provide you with the antivirus. How interesting. What's happening with this war? It's never happened. It never happened. Said from day one. Are they not talking about it in the media anymore? Just disappeared? Is it just gone now? Is this war ended? I don't know. I don't watch the media. I know people aren't talking about it as much. Adam Ant was a singer from the 80s. Yep. Yeah. He had black hair, long black hair, didn't he? Stuart Leslie Goddard. So there we go. Give him a middle name with a girl's name, Leslie. Born 113. Your number of deception, November the 3rd. It's a song called Prince Charming. Or was that the album? Stand and Deliver. Stand and Deliver. Is that the song? Adamant. It's a really good play on words. It's a really good play on words because adamant means refusing to be persuaded or to change one's mind. You're adamant. You're like, what's the word? Stubborn. Which is sometimes a good thing. Kenny Dalglish, yeah, he needs banging out. Scottish Freemason. You don't watch the news? Excellent. Anything you see on your TV is a scripted show, including sports. Just know that. Anything you see on TV is scripted and has negative intention behind it. It's the first thing you see when you're born upside down. Wow. Your vision. And you get taken off your mother straight away before your feet have touched the ground. Then the government own you as soon as they give you that birth certificate and passport. Okay, baby's feet don't touch the ground. And the government basically own your child. That's why they're parents, pair of people that rent the child. To them, you don't own the child. It's like a machine. It's like a machine that produces something. It doesn't belong to the machine. It belongs to the person who owns the machine. And these people think they own us. And enough's enough. Here's Naked HD Fun. Being a bad girl. Gonna hide the user from the channel. This usually tells me it's time to go. When Naked HD Fun, best adult dating site, appear. This record is supposed to rot, not get cut off. Yep, I've read that. Diana Dawes and Prince Charming. What about Dirty Diana? Do you think that song was about Princess Diana, Michael Jackson's song? She liked the boys in the band. She likes when they come to town. I've got to say, I did love that inverse music, Michael Jackson. Hard to not like his music. Almost impossible, to be honest. The Bible says your eyes have to be single. Very interesting. I wonder why they cover one eye, though. Maybe this, like, one half's Lucifer, one half's God, and they're like, they don't want anything to do with God. Maybe that's what, I'm still figuring out what that is. It's the Eye of Horus, but why one eye? It's got to be some deep esoteric meaning behind it. Yeah, it's hard to not like Michael Jackson's music. You can call him this, you can call him that, you can say he was this, he was that. But his music, man, my God. People who compare Michael Jackson to Bruno Mars need slapping. Bruno Mars is 10% of Michael Jackson. He's just a rip-off. It's really sad. One half is Horus, the other is ISIS. It's funny how you had ISIS in Iraq. You remember ISIS? Made up the, like Al-Qaeda, they had ISIS. Oh, ritual, man. All the images, vids of supposed destruction of Ukraine from Russians are all images taken from Syria. Yeah, I've seen that. I've got friends in Ukraine and Russia. They tell me they tell me not what's going on. I was speaking to Oksana yesterday. Russian girl. She's going about her business absolutely fine. Why was that Trudeau from Canada? He couldn't meet up with the lorry drivers because he was too scared, but then he can fly to the Ukraine during a war and get interviewed in the middle of the street, smiling. Man, I'd be on eggshells, man. Bombs going off, any point, it could land on you. And you're getting casually interviewed in the Ukraine. Number one, why does he even have to be there? We have FaceTime now to get interviewed. Why does he have to be there? Was he even there? Was it a side street in Chicago or something? Probably. It's utter bullshit what they've done to us, but we're waking up, so it's beautiful. We are seeing it now. I never saw it. Not at this level. We are waking up. You can tell people we know with not enough people. Well, I'm one. You're one. Everyone else in the chat's one. So yeah, people are waking up. And you'll find that your friends will start waking up and they're going to come to you for guidance. Be prepared for that. And don't say, oh, fuck you, I told you and you didn't listen. Say, okay, now you're ready. What questions do you have? And I'll try and help you. Plant the seeds. But then it's up to them to fucking keep watering it. You plant them. And they're going to keep watering it. Maybe they won't. Maybe they'll stop watering it and it'll die and they'll go back to how they were before. Egyptian rulers, still the 3,000-year rule of Enkel. I don't know enough about that to say yes or no. The single eye I'd like to concentrate on is the pineal gland. Your third eye, it's your pyramid here. That's your pyramid. That's the third eye, which I'm pretty much accessing now. It's so funny here. I have a little scar because my brother pushed me down a flight of steps on my bike, smashed all my head open. Maybe that helped open this third eye. It's only a small scar. You'll probably notice it now. Scars are souvenirs you never lose. That's song lyrics from the Goo Goo Dolls. Scars are souvenirs you never lose. I like scars. Reminds me that I've lived, baby. That I've done things. Got a little scar on the side of my leg when I tried to do a bike trick. Thought I was really going to bike. Was doing like flip. Tried to do a flip. I had Adidas popper pants on. One of the buttons got stuck in my leg. Wow, that was horrifically painful. Horrifically painful. I'll do a few more minutes. Wow, I've got 20 notifications now. Oh, I just got a breeze. I just got a Tyler Breeze. You might not know him. He was in NXT invert. Tyler Breeze with Fandango. Somebody likes New York Rangers 1.4, 1.5. If it's going to be lightning against Avalanche, you've got a blatant weather ritual there with Lightning and Avalanche, haven't you? They do a lot of shit like that as well, even without gematria. Tony Blair twice, Obama, Joe Biden, Angela Merkel. That's John. Oh God, I've got to read Mr. Flynn's. This guy's hilarious. So basically, everybody who's had this is going to pop their clogs in 5 years. I don't know about that. That's a bit flipping obvious, ain't it? I'm not for this at all, but even I don't think that's going to happen, and here's why. If they're going to do a mass depopulation, they would contaminate over-the-counter meds, paracetamol, exactly, unfortunately, and water. All right, I can't read all of this, but I agree with him. If they wanted to take us out and they had the ability to do it, we still wouldn't be here. They don't have as much power as you think. Joey Williams, much love. Billie Eilish, Little Nas, Kardashian, Mark Wright. Played football with him. And Obama, when doing a speech, during the speech, he'd love to knock him out just to shut him up. I like that. All right. Wow. What? Return the favor to your brother. I won't do that. But yeah, my brother threw me down a flight of steps on a bike. He smashed my shin with a golf club, hard, swung a golf club at my shin. He stamped on my head. My head was laying down on the floor. He stamped on it. He tried to throw a ping pong bat at my head, which I ducked, and he left a hole in the wall. He tried to throw a pool cue at me. Usually he's a nice guy. I think he threw a dart at me. And when we used to play football, he tried to snap my legs every time. But hey, what a nice guy, eh? Now, I've never self-harmed. I would never intentionally harm myself, ever. I don't promote that for anyone. People say I self-harm because it makes me feel like I've got control in my life. That's very weak. There's other ways of proving you have control in your life than cutting yourself. You know what I mean? Or abusing yourself. So it makes you feel powerful, that you have control over your life. Stop with that mindset, okay? Been watching too many of these celebrity interviews. Fucking England drawing, man. Typical. All right, I'm going to close this. It's going to annoy me. England have failed to score in 7 of their 15 UEFA Nations League games. So 47% of the last 15 games, England haven't scored in the United Nations League or Nations League, playing against some pretty shitty teams. 47, and 3 Masonic Compass is set at 47 degrees. England can't beat Sainsbury's. Yeah, it's to put people off, because England are going to have a great World Cup. They very well could win it. You're not even going to remember the Nation League when it comes around to November. Do you think cars are not real? Well, yeah, cars are blatantly real. I don't know what you mean by that. I think there's ways that we could use them without gas, though. I think we've been screwed with the oil. That's just affected the environment and robbed us. So much of this technology we shouldn't be paying for. We've been fucked over, guys, by these people, and enough's enough. Simple as that. We shouldn't be paying for water. We shouldn't be paying for electricity. We shouldn't be paying for Wi-Fi. There's so many things we shouldn't be paying. We shouldn't be paying taxes at all. If we all looked after our cities, then we'd be fine. Why do you think these governors and all that, they live in big-ass houses? Where do you think the money goes? To them. To them. You're not going nowhere, son. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. Who's he referring to? 3 angels, 3 angles? What? Apparently I heard Mason Greenwood in his tiki-toki. Is that true, you think? No, Mason Greenwood's just a big fucking Mason deceiving you. Whatever they report on these people is lies or fabricated, and has a goal to screw the masses mindset, all by design. They're talking about Mason Greenwood supposedly raping somebody whilst the World Economic Forum are putting through inhumane policies taking away our rights. You're concentrating on Mason Greenwood. You're concentrating on who's going to win the World Cup whilst they're putting through these policies or mandates or restrictions, and people just dismiss it. Yeah, okay, well, there's a new Band-Aid. Oh, yeah, but did you see the new Joker movie that's coming out? Fuck, I wonder if it's better than the other one. I know there's no new Joker movie, but I'm sure there will be. I think it's time for me to go. This has been a a pleasure. It started very just ridiculous, just hammering people. It was fun. James Corden ends it #1 for me. He ends it. I'm not even going to go through the 5, just James Corden. That's the one guy I'd really love to knock out. Maybe one day I will. Maybe YouTube. I didn't say I'm going to do it. Maybe. And then it got a bit deeper. So yeah, cheers. Much love to you all. If you're on my Patreon, I'll try and find a baseball code for you. I know that some of you like to gamble every single day, which you should stop doing, but it's up to you. And then maybe tomorrow I'll go live. We'll see. We'll see. I need a shower after I coached. Sweating. Ladies, are you ready for this? No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. That's just silly. All right. Take care, guys. Much love to you all. Is Andrew Tater Mason? Yep. Absolutely, mate. Take care. Speak to you all soon, and much love.